This video is a warning alarm to the people of Georgia about what is happening right now in their state. Let me illustrate. 20 years ago in the 1990s, there were 108,000 Hispanic people in the state of Georgia. Since that time, only 20 years ago, the Mexican illegal immigrants have set their eyes on Georgia. Today, just 20 years later, instead of 108,000 Hispanic people, there are 853,000 Hispanic people, mostly all from Mexico, illegal immigration. This group, in a short amount of time, has grown 800%. This is an alarming number. It is very important to the state of Georgia and to Georgia's future that this border get secured. The United States must secure the border. Now, when you see numbers such as 800% increases, you go from 108,000 to 853,000. What does that mean for the future? What that means is that if the border is not secured, in 20 more years, the Mexican immigrants will outnumber the black population in the state of Georgia. And 10 years after that, the Mexican immigrants will outnumber the white population. Now, you may not think this is possible when you look around today, but this is exactly what happened in the state of California in the same time period. 35 to 40 years, the Mexican population now outnumbers the white population, it outnumbers the black population, etc. The immigrants are coming to Georgia, and they're not going to stop. Now, why is this a big problem? That's not just population growth. It is because this group of immigrants brings high poverty. You would think in the state of Georgia, with all those little rural towns and all those poor people that live in small towns, that maybe the black population would have the highest poverty rate in Georgia. I bet you that's what most people would guess. But they would be wrong. Georgia's highest poverty rate group are the illegal Mexican immigrants and their children. It is becoming a burden on the state of Georgia. It will be with social service, and it's already beginning with education for children in certain areas. The border must be secured. Now let me just digress briefly. In the 1990s, when there was only 108,000, there was an African American congressman from Texas named Barbara Jordan. And I have read a lot of things about Barbara Jordan, but one of Barbara Jordan's statements 20 years ago, when you had 800% less illegal immigrants, Barbara Jordan said, "Unlawful immigration is unacceptable. This failure to develop effective strategies to control unlawful immigration has blurred the public perception of the distinction between legal and illegal immigrants." Barbara Jordan was right. The public is not understanding this amount of immigration from Mexico is unacceptable, and it is not in the best interest of the state of Georgia. That is my warning alarm to Georgia.